Hey YouTube! So back here again. Like I said, after Nationals I was going to be making more videos and stuff for you guys. I did make a vlog throughout the whole trip, so that'll be in the end of the video. So let's talk a little bit about my trip overall. We flew out Wednesday, 8 p.m. and I had worked that day earlier. I took a half day, drove out to LAX to fly out at 8 p.m. I drove from Orange County to pick up Johnny, and then I drove to LA, to my LA house, and then Johnny's girlfriend, shout out to Liz, she took us from my house to all the way to LAX. So it was us four in the car, and then we met up with Anthony and Bowie, and then we flew out from LAX to San Francisco, and then we had like an hour layover. We were pretty hungry at this time because it was kind of dinner time already, and there's nothing really to eat, so we got Burger King, which is like $8 for nuggets. It was really crazy. It's insane prices. So yeah, they got us on that, but we were super hungry. So after that, we flew from, we hit the red eye from San Fran all the way to Pittsburgh. That flight was probably the worst flight I've ever been in my life. I was like having really cold sweats. Like I was sweating for no reason. I couldn't sleep because then like I usually sleep on the window, and yeah, I couldn't sleep. I had to sleep on Jonathan's shoulder, and it was very uncomfortable ride. The seat, the leg room was very tight as well, and yeah, it was very uncomfortable. And yeah, we landed in Pittsburgh at 6 a.m. We met up with Dario and Carlos. They flew on standby the day before, so they slept at the airport, so pretty sure they had it worse than us. But anyways, yeah, we met up with them, and then after that we took an Uber all the way to our hotel. So there's two problems with this Uber. First, there's 7 of us, right? So we ordered Uber XL, which generally fits around 6 to 7 people. And like this Uber could not fit even 5, like because we had luggage, so like it couldn't even fit 5. So we had to order an XL and a regular Uber. So we had to split the group in half. So you know, kind of traveling in together was kind of a hassle at this point. It was just me, Johnny, and Jonathan. We had our own Uber, and the rest of them they had the XL Uber, so they drove to the hotel. And our Uber driver said, "Oh, there's morning traffic," because it was Thursday, so I guess there's morning traffic to downtown Pittsburgh. People have to go to work, right? And so this guy, he made a sick detour. Like he went all around the mountain and stuff. He gave a tour of his house and the neighborhoods, and like, oh, this house has $100,000 and this house is like $85,000. He's kind of like a real estate agent at this point. It was kind of ridiculous. We went all around, and then we got back on the freeway, and then we drove to the hotel. So it's kind of like, what the hell, man? And Anthony and them, they arrived to the hotel like 30 minutes before we did. So I'm pretty sure this guy Jude us out of an Uber ride. But anyways, yeah, so we got to our hotel around 8 because of ordering the Uber. And Bowie's so dumb. He started having carry-on. He checked in his bags, so we had to wait for him to get his bags. And like tips for you guys that you guys never traveled before: always do carry-on unless you're like a vendor like Ramon. Don't check in your bags, because like it makes traveling a lot easier. You just get your bags and go instead of have to wait for your luggage to come down the thing and might get lost and all this and that. Unless you're vending, like you need a lot of luggage space for your the cars you're selling, your 5K or a 10K. Like don't check in your bags. Like it's get the correct size for carry-ons. Anyway, so we got to the hotel around 8 o'clock, 8:30. Our check-in was at 3. Like usual hotels is 3, check-out is at 11, check-in is at 3. And you know, I just I asked, oh, is it possible if you check in early? And he's like, yeah, your room is available. I'm like, hell yeah, so cool. So we went up to upstairs. In our suite, we had 3 beds. It was 2 beds and a pull-out couch. I didn't take a picture of that, sorry guys. It was me and Jonathan in one bed, Johnny and Carlos in another bed. We made a little pseudo engineering bed for Anthony and between our beds, and then Dario and Bowie slept on the pull-out couch. They had their own TV, and we had our TV on our side. It was sweet. So when we got to the hotel, we all made agreements that, you know what, it's all sleep because we're all really tired. Like Carlos and Dario, they slept at the airport, and we didn't really have good sleep on the airplane. So let's sleep until afternoon, and then we'll go tour Pittsburgh and eat lunch. So then 12 hit, and then we went to Permani's, I think that's what it's called, the famous Pittsburgh sandwich. Everyone recommended it, like the Food Network and our Uber driver recommended us to go there. So we're like, okay, this is probably like the must-go-to place, right? Must be the best sandwich in town, right? Wrong. I'm sorry, Gage. He really likes Permani's. I don't like Permani's. I don't like horseradish coleslaw on my burger, and it was very mediocre. Like, come to Cali, Gage, I'll tell you where to go eat, man. Cali's where it's at. Everywhere that we go, people always say, oh, you gotta go to this place, and we end up going to that place, and it's like, mediocre. I think Southern California just has the best food ever. We're just spoiled by it, and nothing beats Southern California food. So yeah, we had for Manny's, and then we went to the Incline. I have a vlog about that. And after that, it was super humid in Pittsburgh. I didn't expect that. I thought it was gonna be super cold because you know you think northeastern states are super cold, like Chicago, like it's always snowing. So I thought it was gonna be super cold. I kind of packed sweats and pants and one pair of shorts. So thank God I packed that one pair of shorts because it was super humid, super hot. The incline's kind of like this cable car. You go up the hill and then you come down the other side of the hill, and it was kind of hilly. So like Anthony and Johnny were all sweating and stuff. So yeah, that was really funny. On the top of the hill, before we go down, there's a ice cream place, so which pretty good ice cream. I don't know if it's really like dehydrated and thirsty and like drained, or like that ice cream's really good, but you know, whatever. It was good nonetheless. So then we got back to the hotel, and then we washed up a little bit because then we're all super sweaty. We chilled a little bit watching TV, and then we had dinner. We went to this rib place, really good ribs. At first, walking into the shop, I thought it was super shady because like it's pretty not a you know nice looking restaurant. It was very beat down, I will say. And then like their sides were like in a heat lamp, Pan Express kind of style, and it didn't look very good. It didn't look very appealing. But then when we sat down and we ate the food, it was like, oh my god, that was like probably one of the best ribs I ever had in my life. Like the meat fell off the bones, and like it was really good. Everything was really good. Potato salad's good, mac and cheese is good, ribs really good. Everything was really good. So that was day -1, I guess, because day 0 will be Friday. So that was Thursday. We tested a little bit, got ready for Giant Card that night, and then we wrote our deck list for Giant Card, and then day 0 came, and then we went to day 0. Day 0, we went straight to the event. So let's go back a little bit. So the big reason why I booked the hotel that we got was because they had free shuttle service. You're able to travel anywhere within a 3-mile radius of your hotel. So pretty much you have free Uber. And fortunately, our hotel is about a mile away from the event. Also, there are 7 of us, so it's kind of hard to travel in 7s without the shuttle. So thank you for the shuttle. On Thursday, when the lady was taking us to go eat Permandy's, she asked us why we're here, and me not liking to tell people what we're doing because I'm a closet duelist. Our to-go persona is that we're here for a bowling tournament. So bowling tournament, right? I got this from my good friend Mitchell back in the day. He said the same thing, so I got it from him. Anyway, so on the right there, we're like, oh yeah, we're for a bowling tournament. And she's like, really? Where at? And I was like, oh yeah, somewhere in downtown. And she's like, really? There's no bowling alley downtown. And I was like, oh no, should have done my research. And I'm like, yeah, it's in Pittsburgh. I don't really know. Our friend's taking us, and she's like, well, there's only 2 in Pittsburgh, and there's this and that. And I was like, I don't know which one it is. They're just take us tomorrow. So I was like, yeah. So yeah, if you're gonna lie about it, do your research. Anyway, so go back to Friday. We went. The same shuttle driver drove us, and she says, I think she's kind of catching on that we're not there for a bowling tournament now. And then she asked, oh, is this for bowling? I'm like, no, that's tomorrow. And she's like, okay, for sure, dude. Anyway, so back to the story. So day 0 started, and there was a kind of a small line going into the event. We had to go a little early, around 9 o'clock, 9:30, because our friend Dario doesn't have his invite. So like I said in my LCQ tip video, like get there as early as possible so you have as many chances to get your invite. So yeah, we got there a little early. His Giant Card starts at 12. Unfortunately, he didn't get to win the LCQ. I think he got to the finals in one of them, and he didn't make it. Same thing with Simo and Gage. Gage went to like 2 finals, and Simo went to 2 finals as well, and neither of them made it. So sorry. Maybe next year we can all do the main event together. So anyways, yeah, we got there, we walked around a little bit, we did a Giant Card, and then everyone lost the 2nd round. I got savaged by this Pepe player, like he just opened everything. Anyways, I'm not talking about Yu-Gi-Oh here. So after Giant Card, we did some more side events. I did a Winamat, Bowie did a Winamat, he won one. Anthony, I think Jonathan, Johnny, they just walked around a little bit. I think Johnny did win the match too. He wanted to play with Blue Eyes, and he scrubbed out. Spoilers, Bowie was the only person that came to the event and won something, so yeah. Anyway, so day 0 ended, we all left. After Dario's last LCQ, he didn't make it. So we all left, we went to go eat at this place called Cutting Edge. Really good Americano place, burgers and chicken and stuff. Very good picture here. After dinner, we took a shuttle back to our hotel, chilled for a bit, watched little TV, and I went to bed early for day 1. So day 1 happened, and we didn't pre-reg on Friday because we were still finalizing our deck list, and then we turned it in, got our stuff, and then we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and it was very like demoralizing because we waited until like 12 o'clock just to play round 1, and like we're there since like 9 just to play, and like we're just waiting around 4 hours because it was so many people that wanted to enter. And like I think Konami needs to do something where like you need to like cut off the line at some point or like cap it off or something, because this is ridiculous. Like 2,293 people, and we start till 12 o'clock. Like it was kind of LA regional status. So it was so bad that day 1 was only 8 rounds when it's supposed to be 9 rounds, and they made us go early for day 2. I made day 2, so I'll make a separate deck profile video and a tournament result video for you guys. But anyways, day 1 ended, and only one survived was me, Jonathan, and Carlos. Day 2 rolled around, we went to day 2. I lost 3 in a row. They lost their first rounds and they're out. I was really depressed. I didn't make a vlog that day. It was very sad. Like I did so well day 1, and day 2 I just like, I guess my head was in the game, or it was too early in the morning. I don't know what excuse it is, but like I wasn't playing well. After I lost my last round and I was out, we walked back to our hotel and we watched the stream, and we had dinner. We had early dinner because like we want to watch the finals. We want to be back in time to watch the finals, and I guess all know the finals wasn't shown, and semifinals wasn't shown as well. And yeah, it was very unfortunate. That night we just watched a movie, and we had a good time. And then the Monday, Carlos and Dario, they left early. They left around 6 a.m. and then we flew out around 2. We came back to California at around 10 o'clock p.m. due to delays and like the layover and all that stuff. I didn't get back to my house until like 12 or 1 because with drop off Johnny and there was LAX traffic and all this whatnot. Overall, I think it was a really fun event. I'll do it again. This good company. Everyone's really friendly. Like, you know, like it doesn't matter. I mean, I would have loved it to top, but you know, in the end of the day, it's all about good experiences, good memories. Because I, you know, when I'm like 80, I'm thinking about back then. You know what I did when I was younger. You know, I have these memories for myself, and you know, it would be nice to have that trophy. Think about the trophy as well, but you know, the company is always there, and it was good times. If you guys come in the mindset of winning, you know, you're not gonna have a good time. So come in the mindset that, you know, anything can happen, and just try to have a good time, you know, because we're only there once in a year. You're gonna meet these people that you never meet. Like first time I met Gage, and first time I met Ryan, and like M. Cole, and all these other YouTubers, and you know, it's always great to see Simo, like always. We also have a video together, and yeah, it's always great to see these people, and congrats to everyone that topped. Shout out to Jihao and Ed. Ed beat me in round 11. It's kind of sad. Shout out to Zach as well, and pretty much everyone that topped, and everyone was there. Everyone said hi to me. Everyone that wore Project YGO, thank you. Shout out to Ramon, Jeff, both teams. Jeff and Ramon's team were all wearing white that day, and we were all wearing black. It's good to spread the name out. Pretty much that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. It's gonna be like a 8-minute vlog, so this is probably a really long video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to have more videos for you guys in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Later, guys. Bye.